welcome back to the channel. We made it down here to Snohomish to the world's fastest 10K. We're down here in Snohomish on the Centennial Trail, and they'll be coming in here shortly, probably within the next half hour. So this is a Snohomish Running Company event. They're putting on this one, so they organize this event. It's a smaller event, much smaller than their usual large events, but we're down here in Snohomish on in the Machias area, the Machias Trailhead. This is where they're going to be finishing the race. So hopefully they'll be here shortly. There's a lot of activity going on, a lot of people walking their dogs and all kinds of fun stuff. So we'll stay tuned and hopefully get some great photos of these people as they cross the finish line here in Snohomish. So I said Snohomish, I guess technically this is Lake Stevens. So here on the Centennial Trail, which runs to Snohomish, and that's where the normal races usually take place. So we're in a little bit of a different location than usual. We found our way down here. It looks to be a nice place for a run, so hopefully this one goes off smooth. Alright, we just wrapped up the race, the fastest 10K here in Snohomish, I guess Lake Stevens. This was just kind of a trial run for the Snohomish Running Company, deciding if it's a race they want to continue with. So it went over pretty well, pretty decent turnout. So a quick little 10K here, a fast little race. So hopefully you guys will come out if they decide to do it again. Again, you can always go check out all the Snohomish Running Company races at snohomishrunning.com. Check that out. Alright, I made it home from the race, as you can see, safe and sound. I spent some time talking with my mom, got home, there was a lot of traffic, came home, took a little nap. Now I am busy uploading photos to the site. We use Flash Frame to put the photos up so you can, the runners can go find the photos of themselves and purchase those photos if they'd like. So it's going up now. They should be all up shortly. It's a small race, so there's not a lot of photos like usual. Usually there's thousands of photos. This time a smaller race, just a beginning race, kind of testing the market on it. So there's not as many runners. I think they had 100 out there today, so quite a nice batch for a beginning race like this to kind of test the market, see if it's something we want to continue with. But we'll see if Grant decides to have it again. Let's see these photos going up. There you see it. They're going up now. 1,022 images I captured today. So 242 are up now. They're going up, like you can see, one at a time. They should all be up shortly, though, within the next hour or so. And I've been continuing to post shorts. We're posting both long form and short form content to my YouTube channel. So this morning I clipped up a video I did yesterday. Let me give you a look at the thumbnail for that one. Here's a look at the thumbnail. 10 shirts that sold for over $50. Tie-dye t-shirts. We searched tie-dye t-shirts and picked out 10. We went through the solds. Picked out 10 that sold for over $50. So if you're interested in that, that video is now up. Here's a look at that Opus Clips, little clip software program I'm using. It's an AI program that creates these little clips. And here's the one that I'm putting up. 10 profitable tie-dye shirts on eBay, as you see there. It gives you a suggested title. You can kind of edit it as needed, but that's how I've been posting these clips. So that's what I've been working on as these photos from race day go up onto the Flash Frame site. I've been posting these little shorts to my YouTube, trying to get a few more eyes onto my content. We posted the day in the life of a reseller vlog this morning, so that's gotten quite a few views already. But we're also posting these shorts about all these tie-dye t-shirts, so putting them up one at a time, continuing to post both long form and short form content. Let's take a look at YouTube and see how things are going. So if you check the channel analytics here, it says that the channel got 104,808 views in the last 28 days. Watch time is up to 803.2, so continuing to rise, which is all good news. Look at the chart for the last 28 days. We see that things are holding steady here. This is the last few days. If you scroll on that little box underneath it, it shows how many pieces of content I posted each day. So when I scroll over that, it shows here 31 pieces on the 14th. We posted 31 different pieces of content on the 14th. And the next day we did 18 pieces. And yesterday we slumped off a little. We had 6 pieces published. So that's why we're getting some good subscribers. As you see here, subscriber count, it's 578. Just jumped one. So we got one more. And the last 48 hours, the views have been up to 6,750 views. So that's kind of what I've learned over the last year of doing this YouTube channel, is that the shorts really lead to more subscribers. You know, you post those small shorts, less than a minute, and people click on those and watch them. Sometimes, you know, some of those shorts get as many as 400 views. At least that's what mine are showing. And whereas my normal long form content gets, you know, 20 to 100. So we're getting quite a few more eyes on it, which of course leads to more subscribers. And as you saw, their subscriptions are up. We're currently sitting at 578 subscribers. So I should probably reintroduce myself. My name's Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. Despite what you saw today, today was a little freelance photography gig, but the real moneymaker is that reselling, right? I've got 2 eBay stores, over 6,000 items listed, and this channel kind of details the ins and outs of the business. I show you guys what's sold, I show you what I'm listing, of course I show you what we're buying and trying to flip for big money. And sometimes it's not always about buying. Today we got a nice load of inventory from my mom. Finally time to let go of some of my dad's old clothing, so of course I get some of that. My dad passed away, and finally time to let go of that clothing. We're gonna put it online, make it available, and sell it to some other people. He always had a nice fashion sense, so he has some good quality merchandise that I'll be able to get online and make a decent amount of money about it. He always joked with me that when I go, you're gonna get this entire closet full of clothes and make all kinds of money off of me. So we can't let him down. We got to get that stuff listed and make a few bucks off old Stan the Man. So just a batch here that we picked up. My mom had it here in this bag, and look at that, all nice dress shirts in there. So we're gonna take those out, add those to a stack. So that's likely some of what I'll be listing this week. Once I get it all sorted out and photographed, we'll take, you know, 10 off the stack at a time, kind of like we've been doing with the other inventory I have. We've been working through some old inventory, just getting through it, getting it online, and letting August kind of work through some past inventory that I have. It's not all that exciting sometimes, but we got to do that grudge work, and that's what I've been working on lately. So with that trip down south, I am a little bit off my routine, but I'm trying to get myself back into routine, get back into reseller mode. That's kind of what you got to do. You know, you take a day off and you go somewhere, you do something else, and then you get home and you got to think about reselling again. So we did have a few orders come in while I was out there and about down south in Snohomish. I guess it was technically Lake Stevens. Machias Road there, the Machias Trailhead, that's where the finish line was. So a nice little spot, nice peaceful little spot to finish a race. It was a little difficult to find it, but once we got out there, it was definitely a beautiful spot to finish a run. So nice choice by Grant and Snohomish Running Company to put that one out there. I kind of liked it out there. So if we look at the sales that came in while I was out there today, we had 5 sales for $71.94. So we see we still made a little bit money, although we were busy out there taking photos. 5 for $71.94. Let's see what sold. First item sold for $12.15. $12.15 for this medium Climacool blue and white polyester short sleeve polo shirt top. There you see it. Next item sold for $22.50. These jeans used to be all the rage. They used to sell for big money, but this pair only brought in minimal amount, $22.50 for this Miss Me jeans denim size 25 cotton lay lotus blue Ultra Luxe piece. That's all on it. I guess it has a piece symbol. 26-inch waist by 28-inch inseam. Let's take a look and see what they're talking about with this Miss Me jeans. Sometimes they call this stuff some interesting names. I guess it must have some sort of French connection. Miss Me. I don't know. I'm not that familiar with them. I knew that they were quite popular a while back, and they've kind of gone out of trend in my estimation. But there is what is on the back of them. Look at that. All those embellishments, some embroidery. It says peace on there with the big bird and some flames, I guess it would be. And Miss Me jeans, there it is, a pair of Miss Me's. Next item that sold for $15.05. What is it? It's a large 32 degrees cool blue woman's crew neck t-shirt short sleeve top. Next item that sold for $8.12. It's a Claiborne black 2-button men's polo shirt short sleeve large cotton blend. Next item that sold for $14.12. It's a medium Adidas running blue polyester t-shirt short sleeve men's crew neck. Alright, we got a lot of things going on right now. We got those photos going up on Flash Frame. We got shorts going up into the shorts section of YouTube. And I'm trying to find those 5 orders, so I gotta go locate 5 orders. We're gonna print shipping labels and get those ready to go out in the mail. And what else is going on now? Oh, I'm keeping an eye out on these UFC fights. UFC, is it 305, I think it is today? Israel Adesanya is fighting, so he's going to be coming back against Dricus du Plessis. Dricus du Plessis, the South African fighter that's the champ right now. Izzy's coming back. He's going to try to get that belt back. So I'm kind of interested to see the outcome of that one. But we got the undercard going on now, so I've been watching that a little bit. Seeing who is winning, just checking Instagram. They usually post updates on who wins, and sometimes they'll post post-fight interviews on YouTube, so I'll check those out and see what they have to say. See who they call out as their next opponent. I kind of like to do that when they have the big UFC fights on Saturday night. So just a little tidbit about me, getting that info, and keeping an eye on the UFC. A big fan of the UFC and mixed martial arts. So we're gonna go grab those 5 items. I'll print some shipping labels and keep an eye on all the stuff that's going on. Try to make it all happen tonight as I kind of wake up from my nap. Alright, through the magic of video, there they appear. We got 5 orders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 there. We got 5 orders ready for labels. Let's get them printed. Right, there they are. 5 orders ready for labels, and here come those labels. We're getting them printed tonight. Alright, we got 5 for the tote. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, I'm making some progress. We got all the photos from today's race uploaded, so those are ready to be purchased by those runners today out there at the world's fastest 10K in Lake Stevens, I guess. Machias Trailhead is where it was ended. And it was a nice event out there. So those photos are up now. Got the orders packed up out of the big store, and that's one step out of the way. I think I'm going to check out the small store now, see what kind of action we had over there as well. Alright, it's a little after 9 o'clock right now. I checked out the small store. No sales out of the small store. I'm working on editing the winners from today's race. Going to send that over to Grant so he has those. Should he decide to continue with this race, he's got the winners there. Let me give you a quick look at the winners from today's big race. Here's a look at the men's winner crossing the finish line there, the Snohomish Running Company banner. So there's the men's winner, and there's a look at the women's winner. So the men's and women's winner coming through, crossing the finish line today over there in Chehalis, the trailhead, the Chehalis Trailhead in Lake Stevens of the world's fastest 10K race. So the kind of a fun little event down there. So I'm going to send those over to Grant, let him know all those photos are up and ready for folks to purchase, and we're probably going to call an end to this day in the life of a reseller rather. And it's been a long day today, as you can tell, a lot going on, but we got it all accomplished. We'll start fresh tomorrow. We'll be back in the reseller mode from jump. We'll start early and try to get as much accomplished as possible. Didn't get any listings up today, so tomorrow we'll have to focus on getting some fresh listings up into the store. We'll probably take a closer look at Dad's clothing and see what we got there. Maybe take some photos and get some fresh inventory photographed and ready to be listed, so we're ready to go come the start of the week. So I want to thank everybody for watching this one to the very end. A little departure from our normal content, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this little trip south to Lake Stevens for the world's fastest 10K, and a little look at the other side of my life, freelance photography. So if you haven't looked at some of my other videos, I do a daily vlog, and I do go to South quite often for the Snohomish Running Company events, so you can watch some of those, see me out there and about. I usually don't have a chance to take a lot of video footage, as you can see, but we get the sights and sounds, so you can kind of get an idea about what these events are like, should you choose to want to go down there, or just enjoy a look at them here on the vlog. So thanks for watching this one to the very end. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.